I just played, let's say, a little bit of a rhythmic pattern based on 32. And this would be just kind of like no particular melodic content, just the beat only. And the caller could devise different parts of the dance that would correspond with this eight bar pattern. So let's say I presented kind of a groove based on 8 bars. So okay, that was exactly 8 measures, and during that groove, the caller might decide to have everybody doing a balance and swing, and swing your partner for 4 measures, followed by right and left through and ladies chain for 4 more measures, and that would correspond with the A1. And likewise, the caller might devise something else instead, but the A1 would always be exactly 8. And then I could go on from there. I could go on the A2. So that was 8 more measures, and during that A2 portion, once again, the caller would find interesting maneuvers that fit in with that 8-bar scheme. And then very often the music will change when it gets to the B2 or the third 8, or excuse me, the B1 or the third 8. So instead of being low, that kind of range, it might be high to show the dancers, oh yeah, we're on this new part, we're on the B1. And so then so that was 8 measures, that was B1. And because the music is different, it's higher, or maybe it has some tension going on there, it might be appropriate that the dance that would correspond to that would be kind of more involved, more intriguing. There'd be kind of interesting, let's say maybe there'd be a gypsy, or there all sorts of different maneuvers that could be done. And then that part would again repeat. So that would be the B2. So that was the last 8. And it's very typical for the music to show the end of the 32-bar form, so there's no mistaking when the dance returns to the beginning to repeat the whole dance again. So at the end of 32, very often musicians will help punctuate that by something that it would kind of show that we're done with that form. For example, there might be a crescendo, or there would be something that is not typical for the melody. I did such a thing just there a little bit. I made a little bit of a scale, which is not part of the melody. The melody went, it's supposed to go at the end. It was supposed to end that way, but I played a little bit of a scale so that it showed some tension. So they just, oh, what's happening? And then when I start the melody again, it's very clear we're back at the top. So I'm going to actually play the A1, A2, B1, B2. And I'll play, and then I'll go around, then I'll go back to the A1 and play a little bit more before stopping. So you can see the way I kind of make the crescendo at the end and then arrive back at the top of the dance. Okay, here we are. Now, so far, what I've been showing in the A1 and the A2 is just the groove. And that's all fine, but that can get a little dull. And that is why it's really wonderful, provided the groove is there and reliable going on underneath, let's say from the backup, that the melody player could actually help raise the interest and the enjoyment factor of the dancers. And so I like to sort of build through a dance.